Hi everybody, I'm Samantha Ellinger with FedScoop TV. I'm here at FedTalks 2016. I'm talking to Ryan Lee, Chief Operating Officer and President of CBT Nuggets. Ryan, how you doing today?
Good, Sam. I'm doing awesome.
All right, so few quick questions for you.
Sure.
First one, how have you seen the game change at all for federal IT in 2016? Is there anything that's kind of surprised you?
Well, I think starting in 2015 and some of the great things that we've heard today is, that movement of really taking advantage of the opportunities that private business has, which is a lot of that open source and the flexibility and the opportunity to utilize cloud services. So I think we're seeing that more and more. We talk a lot about having the ability to bring your own device, having the ability to utilize repositories that maybe they haven't in the past, having some hybrid. So I think the effectiveness and the efficiency continues to grow every day within the government sector, and that's a pretty cool thing.
Awesome. And so today we've been talking a lot about cybersecurity.
Sure.
It's been a huge focus of all the panels, and we've seen more emphasis yet again on cybersecurity, also with new policy and the appointment of the first U.S. CISO. How can industry kind of help support that?
I think industry, I can speak to us with some of the different training and things that we offer for cybersecurity, whether that's CEH, penetration testing, doing some different certified ethical hacking, utilizing CSSP. But I think the things that we're learning in the private sector and the opportunities, I think it's all about shared services. It's about maybe not keeping something to yourself. I think it's available to pass that across platforms, across government to private, to let others know what we've discovered. We work all the time with agencies when they have struggles or issues and are looking for some help from a training perspective. We try to make sure that we're doing a really good job of putting that across, because I think to combat kind of what we see every single day, we've got to work as one. We can't be siloed.
Great. And kind of looking ahead to what's going to happen in January, how do you think industry can continue to play a vital role in federal IT despite, maybe a new presidency, new people?
I would hope that no matter who the president is, I think we've seen such great traction over the last few years, dating all the way back, I'd say 8 years, to really putting a big emphasis on open source, on utilizing new platforms, utilizing new technology. And so I think as long as we kind of keep on that track, from getting a chance to hear all the great speakers today, we've got a really good team in there. And I think if we can continue to help elevate them and help support them, I think we just need to keep the course. I think we need to spend a lot of time continuing to dive in, and like they talked a lot about, it's okay to take risk. Technology is scary, but it's only scary if you don't try to utilize it and harness it. And so I think if we continue to do that, take those risks and make things happen at a quicker rate, we'll really surprise ourselves again about the effectiveness and the efficiency. And security is one of those things. You got to take risks. They're taking risks every single day trying to find penetrations and opportunities to get at us. We got to take those same risks and fight back.
Great. So another kind of recent big hot topic thing we've been talking about a lot lately is IT modernization. And why do you think this is such an important topic right now? And what do you think the government needs to modernize the most?
Well, I think, as more and more people are coming back looking for continuation of services, younger people are coming into the marketplace. I think, again, as we watch in private sector, we're changing every day. As we're having this conversation right now, someone's coming out with a new technology, they're forking something, and there's great opportunity to leverage that, again, to really increase that efficiency. So I think the government, it's really challenged by having some technologies that may not be quite as in date but are still necessary. How do we modernize that in the right way where we can still leverage it, we can still stay efficient, but we can find ways to introduce new things at a good rate so that when people do get them, they're not scared of them. We've taken the time to really combat and kind of come up with some different ideas to kind of slowly roll that out, but really take advantage of it in a unique way, and the fact that if you've got a really good young workforce that's coming in, which I know the government has spent a lot of time recruiting, we got to make sure that we have the right tools for them and the new tech to get them excited, because if they don't do that, they're going to have a really big struggle with fighting for private industry to get that same type of talent. And so I think it's really important both for effectiveness, but also for attracting great talent to really continue to modernize the types of technology we use.
Great. And kind of looking ahead to the future,
Sure.
in particular into next year, into 2017, what do you see ahead for federal IT?
Well, I think within the federal IT, again, I think continuing to find opportunities in unique ways to use the cloud in order to leverage, I think, what's coming with the Internet of Things and with AI. Cloud is going to need to be a part of that. And so I think as long as the government's open to the things that they're doing, whether it be with AWS, Microsoft, Google, whatever platform they're utilizing, The more things we can get out there in those large shared databases and we can actually utilize that data. We heard a lot of cross-platform opportunities, whether it was with the CIA, helping the DoD and different things like that. I think the more that they share that information, the more opportunities they're going to have to take advantage of the Internet of Things and that AI and that predictability. We talk about combating and we talked about cybersecurity. The best way that we're going to be able to do that is to have the best data possible to run enough scenarios so that we can do a lot more predicting rather than reacting.
Awesome. Well, I think that's all we have time for today. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
I appreciate the opportunity. It's been a great time being here at FedTalk.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching today. I'm Samantha Allinger with FedScoop TV.